Okay, so let's continue. So yeah, Yasser, I was basically telling you that instead of using according to me, you can use in my opinion, in my perspective, I believe, and blah blah blah.
Okay,
And then you said to the every person. You said to the every person, but it should be to every person. Okay?
means that I need to improve my article power.
Yeah, you need to improve your grammar, no doubt.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so now let's move on, Yasser, and now I can give you my answer to you. So now I'm gonna give you my answer, and I hope that it will give you some more vocabularies and some more ideas to speak with. And here we go. Yeah, would you please read it for me?
Okay. A good number of successful companies are available across the globe, but none of them is as enriched. Am I right?
Yeah,
Enriched,
enrich.
enriched as Microsoft Corporation. This is a software company, and the software it it produces is extremely popular. Mostly it produces the operating system for the entry-level users. The term Microsoft is derived from the word microcomputer and software. The corporation is also known as MS as well. Dealing with technology, the company has reached the top of the success currently. It deals with a large number of technological issues including computer, software, Windows operating system, and software license. Microsoft Office Suite is more other. In hardware aspect, the corporation produces video game console. The corporation was jointly founded by Bill Gates and Paul Allen. So the co-founder Bill Gates is now the richest person in the world. While the corporation has also expanded its business in some other sector. Microsoft Corporation mostly deals with technical issues. The majority of the personal computer in the world now run with Windows operating system, and this is the greatest invention of this company. Besides, it has its association with some other corporate bodies and has bought Skype and LinkedIn, two of the most popular modes of virtual networking and communication. Besides, the company has some other arenas of interest like it has a share in video games industry. The company is successful in almost every term. Anyone can use the personal computers without experiencing any sort of troubles. So I think this is the successful and a big company, and it is for the exceptional strategies.
Strategies.
Strategies. Okay, what does it mean?
Strategies?
Yes, strategies.
Okay. Okay, just a moment, please. So strategies means that the techniques or the ways of doing something. Okay, the ways of doing something. Whenever you follow any strategy, it means you follow the way of doing something. Okay,
Okay,
the techniques to do something.
okay, good.
Okay, so now Yasser, let's move on. By the way, do you have any questions in this part too? Any question related to answer or anything?
Yeah, I have a one question. Actually, you just sent me the just some lines. Actually, okay. So, what do you think that how many words are there? Do you have any idea?
There are about 258 words.
So, is it possible that the speaker can speak 258 words in only 2 seconds?
In 2 minutes, by the way.
Yeah, yeah, 2 minutes.
Actually, Yasser, it totally depends on your fluency. Like, let's suppose if I speak like this, a good number of successful company. If I speak with this speed, then obviously I will never be able to complete my answer in 2 minutes. But if I speak with a good fluency, with enough fluency that I need to get 7 bands or 7.5 or maybe 6.5, I would be able to speak with very easily. Like for example, if I speak like this, a good number of successful companies are available across all of across the globe, but none of them is as enriched as Microsoft Corporation. So if I speak with enough fluency, then obviously I will be able to complete it. Okay?
Okay. Okay,
So it
fine.
totally depends on the fluency, that if your fluency is good, then you will be able to complete it. If not, then obviously you will never be able to complete it. Okay?
Okay.
If someone's fluency is not good, then he will only be able to complete around 150 to 200 words. Okay?
Okay, good.
So now, Yasser, let's move on to the next part 3. By the way, yeah, I need to tell you some of your more mistakes.
Yes.
And here we go. You were making some mistakes with your pronunciation that you need to overcome now. Like the first one you did is technology. So listen and repeat after me. Technology.
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 Good. And the next one is Bill Gates.
Bill Gates.
Bill Gates.
Bill Gates.
Strategies.
Strategies.
Good job. Do you know who's Bill Gates?
Yeah, Bill Gates is basically a founder of the Microsoft company.
Yeah, he's the founder of Microsoft company and he is the richest man in the world.
Wow.
Okay, so now let's move to the next part 3. And the first question is that what's the difference between big companies and small companies?
Okay, so the basic or the major difference is an area difference. According to me, the big company depend upon the good area length, but the small company is not. And also the second difference is a strength difference. The third difference is the money difference. Actually, the big company just use more money, can make the more product as well as the huge product according to the physical way, but the small company can't able to do this job. So according to me, this is the major difference between both.
Okay. So now I can give you my answer to you. So here's my answer to you. Just a moment, please. And here we go. There can be many differences between big companies and small companies. Firstly, a small company only have a small number of products that are produced on daily basis. A big company could have thousands. Secondly, a big company has thousands of working people in that company. On the other hand, there are not so many people in a small company. And finally, I think you could learn far more in a big company as you have more chances to learn there rather than in a small company.
Okay, so your answer is good.
So would you please read it for me?
Yes, why not? There can be many differences between big companies and small companies. Firstly, a small company only have a small number of products that are produced on a daily basis. A big company could have thousands. Secondly, a big company has thousands of working people in that company. So on the other hand, there are not so many people in a small company. And finally, I think you could learn far more in a big company as you have more chances to learn there rather than in a small company.
Good. So now let's move to the next one. Number 2. Are there many big companies in your country?
Yes, there are many big companies in my country, but basically the many big companies are just are very far than the cities or than the towns. Basically, the big company can't generate it or can't just build between Yeah, between the population area and the industrial area depend upon the total companies, and there are many companies.
Okay, you mean to say that the in cities you usually don't have the big companies because they can't be established here because they maybe have a lot of noises and a lot of pollution and that can disturb the citizens, right?
Yes.
Okay. So here's my answer to you. You know what, Yasser, you need to get inspiration from my answer. You don't need to copy my answer in your real exam. You don't need to say exactly what I say. No. What you need to do, you need to take some vocabularies and idea from my answer. Okay, you need to take vocabularies and idea from my answer and try to convert it into your answer. Okay?
Okay.
That's what you need to do in part 1, part 2 and part 3. You don't need to speak my own answer. You need to speak your own answer, but try to convert it from my answer. Okay?
Okay, yeah. Yes.
So would you please read this answer for me?
Yes. Yes, there are many big companies in our country. We have got international and national companies such as Huawei, Alibaba, Tencent, Apple, and they all started with the globalization of China way back in 1979. So when China opened its doors to the world and offered many opportunities for the international companies to set up their offices and that business here in China. So when inspired
Which
the
is
national
pied.
yeah, which inspired the national companies to grow their business as well.
Good, but by the way, you're making one mistake here that you need to overcome. Like, this is national. So try to pronounce the sh sound correctly. You're not pronouncing the sh exactly as it should be. Like globalization, globalization, national, national. So listen and repeat after me. National,
National,
international.
international.
Yeah, so try to pronounce the sh 100% clearly and properly. Okay?
Okay, national.
Good. Let's move to the next one. So, what are the good things about working for a big company?
Good thing, according to me, the salary is a good thing, the knowledge is a good thing. If you're just doing your work at the very small companies, you don't get the good knowledge about some huge product, and you don't get the good experience of working with the good product, with the huge product as well, and also with the important products. But if you're working in a very good company, very huge company, very big company, so that time you can easily go to the some different branches of the company, and then you will get the good knowledge, and also you will have a chance to go
अभी
abroad
खाने वाने का
as
वो
a
टाइम नहीं हो रहा,
worker.
बाद में
So
दे देना.
according to me, you can get good knowledge, you can get
अबे
good
भाई
facilities
पढ़ाने
as
का हो रहा
well,
है अभी,
and
मैं
also
पढ़ा
you
रहा हूँ
can
उसको.
get the good
बाद
money,
में देना.
the salary.
बाद में देना. बाद में देना. Okay. So now let's move on. And now I can give you my answer to you. So here we go. The good things about working for a big company are benefits. Every month you get paid on the same day. You may get a pay raise every year. You might get a bonus every year. You could possibly get a smooth working environment, and there would be more opportunities to apply for a promotion. Hence, working in a big company can be very beneficial for an individual.
Okay, so may I read it?
Yes, please.
The good thing about working for a big company are benefits. Every month you get paid on the same day. You may get you may get a pay raise every
Pay
year.
raise.
Raise every year. You might get a bonus every year. You could possibly get a smooth working environment, and there would be more opportunities to apply for a promotion. Hence, working is a big company can be very beneficial for an individual.
Good. And individual means each
People.
person, each person. So now let's move on to the next one. So how can a small company grow big?
It's totally depend upon the endeavor. If you just struggle a lot, then you can easily build your small company to the very famous company or the big company. According to me, you need to do you need to just increase your environment, increase your number of workers, increase your product. You can sell your product more, and also you can just get orders from some different countries. Then you can easily import or export some good or some beneficial goods, and then you can easily get a company very famous and the big.
Okay. So here's my answer for you. Yeah, would you please read it for me?
A small business can be grown big, but enough hard work and determination. We also need to invest some money on our business while it's growing. Somehow, it won't grow very quick, it would require time. Therefore, patience is really important here to grow your business. We will need to drum up our businesses maybe with a bank loan or some other way. There will also be a
Necessity.
necessity of human resources to grow up this business. It won't be easy, but it will it will grow big after some days.
Good. So now let's move to the next one.
Okay,
So
so how many questions are remaining?
there are two more questions remained.
Okay.
Should big companies donate more to charities?
Mm, should big companies donate more to charities? Is it your question?
Yes. Should big companies donate more to charities?
Uh, Actually, I didn't got your particular point. According to, yeah, so would you explain your question?
Should big companies donate more to charities? It means that whatever the big company is, like for example Apple or Huawei or Alibaba, should they donate more? Should they give more money? Should they give more money to the charities?
Okay. According to me, there are not. Uh, the big company shouldn't give the more money to the charity because the company is not working to get the money and to spend their good money for the charities. It's totally depend upon the company manager. If the company manager or the company rules is that the company should pay more money to the charity, then the company can give the good money. But according to me, it's not a necessary thing.
Okay. You mean to say it's not necessary? We should not force them to do it, right?
You must spend your money to just increase yourself and increase your company and also build your company. You must spend your money in a very good way. Don't give them more money or the much money to the charity.
You mean to say they should not give the money to the poor people, right?
No, no, they should give the money, but not more money.
Okay. So here's my answer to you. Would you
I
please
do.
read it for me?
Mhm.
My
I
answer
do.
is totally against of you.
Really? Okay, so let me read it. I do believe big companies should do more crowdfunding. Donating money won't cause any harm to their assets or to their health, but it will be a way to live for someone needy in our society. I do believe that at the moment that they give 10% of their taxable income to charity, but I believe they should do more giving back to the community by donating more to international and national charities. And not at all that that money should go into the sea.
Not all that money should go into the CEO's pocket.
So not not add not
Not
all that not all that money should go into the CEO's pocket. So what does it mean? CEO's pocket.
CEO is the CEO of the company. CEO.
Okay, so do you know the abbreviation of this word? CEO.
Chief Executive Officer.
Okay, exec chief
I can write it down for you. Chief Executive Officer.
chief executive officer. Okay, chief executive officer.
Okay, so now let's move to the last question. So should big companies be punished more seriously if they break the law?
Okay, so could you write the answer? Yeah, could you write the question in the chat box? Then I will just get the good knowledge about the question.
I've already sent you the picture. You can look at the picture.
Okay, but I didn't find the picture. Okay, yeah, that picture. Oh, good. Should big companies be punished more seriously if they break the law? Okay. According to me, mm, okay. So would you explain this question? I didn't get the point.
Should big companies be punished more seriously if they break the law? Like, let's suppose if a big company break the law, if you do some illegal things, so do you think they should be punished more seriously than the small companies?
Yes, exactly. Exactly. There is no reason that you always punish to the small company very well and you don't punish to the very huge company. Basically, it is a law and the law is applicable same as the small company and the big company. It's not depend upon the size of the company. It's depend upon the rule and the regulation.
So they should be punished more seriously or not seriously?
No, more seriously.
But you said the law is applicable for all the companies same.
Same, but actually when you compare the small company to the good or the big company, so means that, okay, so for example that the small company just cheat in a very small amount of money, but the big company in a very good amount of money. So you can't compare the money cheating thing. So basically you will get the good, yeah, you will get the more, you can say, I don't have a word, you will get the more serious punish to the big company.
Okay. So now I can give you my answer to you. So here's my answer. In my opinion, the big company should definitely be punished more seriously because they are earning more money. Let's suppose if you find $100 to a small company, this could be very much for them. But if you find the same $100 to a big company, this won't cause any harm to them and they will pay the fine very easily. Therefore, it's not fair to punish big companies more seriously and small companies equally.
Okay. So may I read it?
Yes.
In my opinion, the big companies should be definitely be punished more seriously because they're earning more money. Let's suppose if you find $100 to a small company, this could be very much for them. But if you find the same $100 to a big company, this won't cause any harm to them, and they will pay the fine very easily. Therefore, it's not fair to punish big companies and small companies equally.
Good. Okay, so now Yasser, we will move forward today's vocabularies, okay? Yeah, so now I'm about to give you 3 vocabularies on your QQ. On your Skype, by the way. So just
Thank
a
you.
moment, please. Okay, I found it. So here we go. So the first vocabulary that we will be doing today is appease. So listen and repeat after me. Appease.
Appease.
So appease is basically a verb, and it means to satisfy or calm someone by giving into their demands. So whenever you try to satisfy somebody, whenever you try to calm someone by giving into their demands, so you basically try to appease that person. Like for example, we usually try to appease our parents. We usually try to appease our father, mother, or even we try to appease our boss. Or sometimes we try to appease our children by giving them some toffees and candies, and then they become happy and satisfied, right? So there you can say, I always try to appease my children by giving them some chocolates. It means I always try to make them happy and satisfied by giving them some chocolates. Okay?
Okay.
And then the next one is hassle. Hassle is a verb and a noun, so it can be used as a verb and can also be used as a noun. And it means a situation that causes problem for you or a lot of trouble that annoys you. So whenever, Yasser, you talk about any kind of problem or any trouble that really annoys you, okay? So that would be a hassle for you. Like let's suppose your computer is not working and you have something really important to do on your computer. So in that situation, you can say that my computer is a hassle for me. Or you can say, my computer is hassling me today. It means that it is a problem for you or it is troubling you. Okay?
Okay. So, sir, would you tell me that where we use hassle as a verb and where we use the hassle as a noun?
Whenever you have to talk about any problem, so that there you use as a noun. And whenever you have to talk about any troubling, that something is troubling you, so there you use as a verb. Like something is troubling me, so something is hassling me, or someone is hassling me. Okay?
So, sir, yeah, please tell me the meaning of annoy.
Annoy means to disturb somebody in such a way that he gets irritated. You annoy someone, you disturb someone, you make trouble for somebody. Okay?
Yeah, okay, I got your point.
So now let's move to the last one, chew the fat. So chew the fat is an idiom and it means to have a long and casual chat with someone. So whenever you talk to somebody for a long time and you just do the friendly chat with that person or just a casual chat with that person, so you basically chew the fat with that person. Okay?
Okay.
Like I can say, I was chewing the fat with my friends in the cafe. It means that I was talking to my friends for a long time and we were just doing the friendly chat with each other in the cafe. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, so you understand it?
Yes, I understand.
Good. So now, Yasser, I'm giving you a homework that you need to send me 3 examples with these vocabularies and send them to my Skype. Okay?
Okay,
You need
for
to-
example, with these vocabularies, one for each. Okay, good.
So, yeah. So, Yasser, do you have any questions?
No, but basically, I would like to know something about my English and also something about my whole mistakes because I need to improve my mistakes. So, sir, would you give me that In this situation, if I give you an arts exam, so how much band can I get?
Okay, by the way, these were the mistakes that you did today. I was writing them on a notepad. So, yeah, these are all your mistakes in part 1, part 2, and part 3. You can have a look at them after the class. Yeah, if you take an IELTS exam now, so probably you will get 5.5. Because, you know, the main problem of yours is the coherence. Your coherence is not good at all. You need to improve your grammar. You need to improve your fluency and especially your pronunciation sometimes, because you're making some pronunciation errors that you need to remove from your speech. So try to speak grammatically correct, especially in your tenses and parts of a speech, okay?
Okay, so please tell me that how can I get the good fluency?
Fluency comes from practice. More you practice, more your fluency will get better. So, and you should also listen to BBC 6-Minute English. It will also help you to improve your spoken communication. You will be able to speak more accurately and more coherently with the help of BBC 6-Minute English. You can follow them, you can follow their pronunciation, and it will lead you towards a better English speaking level.
Okay, so thank you, thank you a lot.
Any other questions?
No, I don't have any other question.
Alright. So now we will say bye and have a good day. See you. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.